y'all, I'm Rhonda. Welcome back to my little kitchen. Tonight I'm going to be cooking something that you might not see every day. But Russ found some for a very good price, and so he grabbed them. He's having a little hankering for them. And that is some oxtails. You excited about this?
I am, yeah.
He's excited about this one, y'all. If you've never had oxtail, listen, it is a treat. It used to be like neck bones. You could get them super cheap. They was like the poor man's steak. It cooks up a lot like roast, but it's real rich. I would say the meat is like super rich. But anyway, just delicious. And it normally takes a hot little minute to cook these, but we're going to be cooking them today in the Instant Pot. Now you can put these and let them slow cook in the crock pot all day. You can cook them in the oven. It takes between, I'd say, 2.5 up to 4 hours. It's according to how your oven cooks. You know, everybody's oven's different. But I'm going to be showing you a way in the Instant Pot. So we'll probably cook them about an hour and see where we're at. But if you've never had them, y'all, listen. It is a treat for sure. See how big and meaty these things are?
And they ain't ox, y'all.
And no.
Oxtails are not really ox.
No. And this like this piece, the big pieces, that's right back on the back side. And these little pieces here, this is towards the end of the tail.
End of the tail, yep.
Yeah, they'll be swatting them flies and doing with that tail. So, but anyway, it's all good. And I guess it's like we always said with a pig, we use from the rooter to the tutor. So we're using everything from the cow. We don't want to waste nothing. These are great for collagen and all that marrow in it. It's really good.
Well, I have a story. The first time I ate them things,
yeah,
we were at Paula Dean's restaurant in Savannah.
Oh.
And she had them on her buffet. And I kept pulling like the tendon, the middle part out. I'm like, what is this in this roast? I keep pulling out of this stuff.
He thought he was eating roast.
And I thought I was eating roast. I had no idea it was oxtail. And it was delicious. It was made like roast. It had the brown gravy. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was roast. It was just, I mean, it was fantastic.
Yes.
And that was my first experience with oxtails. And ever since then, I've been hooked on them. And they're expensive now. Really, the price on them is like, I can't believe how much they cost. Yeah. But when you see them with a good price, y'all, grab them and get you some because they are delicious. So I'm excited really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to go take a loan out just to buy some oxtail. Like I didn't want the whole ox. Right. I didn't want the whole cow.
Yes, we don't want the whole cow.
Just as tiny and okay,
that's
just
right.
the caboose.
Yes.
Anyway, so I got the Instant Pot back there, and we are going to start by just putting a little seasoning on these, and I'm going to just put a little sea salt and a little pepper. I don't like to cover it up with all kind of seasoning because I'm telling you, the flavor naturally that comes out in this is just delicious.
It does have very good flavor. She was right. It's a rich.
Very rich.
Yeah, it is. It's very good.
It is delicious, honey. And we're going to give these a little flip because, honey, we want all the sides seasoned up.
Yeah.
Not just half do something, right?
Right.
All right, another little bit of salt. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to braise these. I'm going to sprinkle some flour on them, and we're going to pull out that natural flavor. It's just going to give them just more flavor. You know, just like we do roast. We want all that good flavor in the pot to get this started with. Here we go. And another little sprinkle. Then we're going to just put a little bit of flour on these. Like I said, just like the roast. I'm going to use a clean hand on this side. Like so. Because I can use the rest of this flour and I'm making a gravy, honey. And you already know we're going to be making a gravy, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's almost a must.
It is a must. Got to have some good rich gravy. Mm-hmm. Now, let me tell you this. Cleaning them, you can You know, they sell these by the pound. Okay, so they want to leave all that fat as much as they can leave on it so you can purchase it. But you do want to trim these, and some people soak it in soda and vinegar. I did soak mine, cleaned them real good, and then soaked them for just about 30 minutes in some vinegar water. But I mean, it's not necessary. You ain't got to do it that way. But it just like gets rid of any impurities or whatever. So, and if there's any little pieces of gristle or bone or whatever sticking out, just go ahead and just snip that right off.
Yeah, you don't want to come across that when you're eating it, y'all. It ain't. That's not fun. You don't want that in your mouth.
And it's just like roast. I mean, the bone through this thing is so thick. It's very hard to cut if you get it. Just FYI, if you get a whole one, you might want to get the butcher or somebody to give it a cut for you, because you would have to get your hatchet out to get that cut. And that's what the little pieces, the little bone shards are, just from when they cut it. So, and you could have that, like I said, in roast. So,
or pork chop or whatever, any kind of thing with a bone in
chicken,
it. Yeah,
anything really. So I'm gonna wash my hands up and get this oil hot, and we're gonna start braising this to bring those flavors out, so we can get our supper cooking. Because Russell is excited.
Oh, I am, y'all. I can't wait.
All right, let's do it. All right, y'all. Got my little grease. Got my grease hot here. We're just going to drop these right down in here. Give them another little, just a little whisper of flour. I'm going to turn that down after I got that a-going and doing, honey. Alright. Roll that little tail in there. We ain't forget those little bits and pieces. Those are good.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just going to let this brown on both sides. Give it a little flip just like you would do roast. So, just let this get brown and happy, and then we'll flip it over. All right, y'all. I've got me 2 big old Vidalia onions cut. We're just going to put this right in the bottom. And I'm going to put some garlic in here for some good old flavor. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons in there. Ooh, that was loud, wasn't it? Now, we'll just put these right on top of this, like so. Got them nice and brown. Yummy. Get these little fellas right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to turn this. Let me turn this off. And we're going to save all this goodness that's in this pot. I'm going to move it over before I burn it up. And that is going to come in handy with making some gravy, all right? Now, we are going to pour, let's see, I got 3 cups of beef broth here, but we'll just pour it over it. There you go. I might need a little bit more. I think I do. I'm just going to cover it. I'll put some more broth on this. And I'm going to do just a little splash of some Worcester sauce here. Just like maybe 2-3 tablespoons. And some soy. Soy brings out good flavor. People don't realize that. Soy and Worcester sauce goes hand in hand together.
Always.
Always, it does. And I'm going to put a bay leaf or 2 in here. You don't have to. You can totally leave this out. And let's see, I'm going to put 2. Remember how many you put in there, though, because you want to dig them back out. I'm going to put 3 bay leaves in there. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of fresh thyme. Let me get that. I had to get some here. Just a few little sprigs in there. Just a little bit. I'm going to put the whole sprigs. Now I'm going to cover this with some beef broth, and I'm going to cook it in the Instant Pot here for about an hour, and then we'll look and see where we're at. All right, y'all, it's been an hour and about 15 minutes. I just let let them release naturally. This is what we got. Look, it's just falling off the bone. Tender, look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, now what we're gonna do, we gotta make some gravy. That's just that good old juice off of that. So remember I saved my little drippings over here, and we're gonna turn this up and get this pot hot. We're gonna start our little gravy. I guess first let's get those bay leaves out. Remember I said don't forget them. Or you know what? Let's get the meat out first. Because we gonna put it back in this gravy when we're done with it. Here's a little tail there.
Falling apart.
Yes, it is.
What's that mean,
Yummy.
y'all?
And listen, I love a pressure cooker. You see, in an hour, this is what you want when it's cooked in an oven for, almost 4 hours. So, all right, now let's fish those little bay leaves out. I put 3 in there. Oh, there's one. Gotta get those little suckers out. I'm sure I'll find it in a minute. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and do this. I don't want my pan to burn up over here. I'm going to put some flour in here, because we got to thicken this up. This gravy. And y'all know with flour, if you've never seen before, you always cook the flour taste off of it. And also, the longer you cook the flour, the darker it gets. So however dark you want your gravy, well, that's what you do. You just let it cook until it starts to darken up. Mine's already darkening up. You want to get a little shot in there, James Russell. It's got all those little crispy little crunches in there.
Yes.
Now I'm not going to season it right now, because my broth, I've already tasted that broth, and that broth was good. I'm telling you, it didn't need anything. Now, if it's too much grease on the top of that for you, you can take paper towels and get that off. You can skim it with lettuce leaf. You can skim it with bread. You can strain it. You can do, listen, you can get some of it off there if you want it. Now I'm going to pour mine in like this. Pour it in a little bit at the time here. I'm going to turn it down so I don't burn nothing up. Because we're going to put those, we're going to put the oxtail right back in here. I'm also looking for my bay leaves.
They hiding.
Oh, there's one here. I'm going to grab it while I see it. Let's see. So there's number 2. Yep, I'm kind of straining it through my spoon like so, to kind of keep an eye on it too. It may have already went in there, but we will find it. Yep, we'll find it. Got little bits of meat in that, honey. It's just, oh, look at there on the side.
Stuck. That's what I thought. It was going to be stuck to the side.
So we got our 3 bay leaves here, no worries. So we're going to set them to the side. And we just going to thicken this little gravy up. Yummy, yummy. And I'm going to go ahead and put this meat back in here. And we're just going to simmer this until it thickens up. We're just going to let it go. And that's going to make just a good old delicious gravy.
Ooh-wee.
Good stuff.
Man. I can't wait to get some of this.
Pour all that little
I'm
juice.
telling you.
Well, it won't be long, and I'm telling you, I've got some little collard greens, and I'm gonna fry some cornbread real quick. So while this is simmering, that's what I'm gonna do. And when I come back, these are gonna be ready, and you can get ready for a little taste, Russell. right, y'all. His favorite little time.
Yeah.
Tasting
It's
time.
the best time. It is the best time. And I'm telling you, these things are tender.
They are. They just fall
Look
apart.
at that. Wow.
I love a pressure cooker. I do. You don't lose the flavor either. Just cooks it so fast.
Wow. I can't tell y'all how good that is.
Well, you can try. Try tell
So, if you hadn't had oxtails, it tastes a lot like beef roast. I say if you had beef brisket, brisket has that
It's
rich
really rich.
taste like an oxtail.
Yeah.
It's got a really rich taste, and the gravy is it's fantastic, y'all. I'm telling you. You don't eat like a big old plate of it. You don't need really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic though. I'm telling you, it's to me it's a delicacy. I
is.
think really truly think. I don't know about other cultures and all that, but this is like a delicacy to me. They make it seem like one with the price that they get for it now. But I'm telling you, this is absolute. If you haven't ever tried it and you get a chance, give it a try. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I sound like her with just try this,
Give
but
it a try,
I'm telling you, that's
give it-
tender. Man, when I say tender and packed with flavor.
It really is. And like I said before, it used to be cheap. It used to be like scraps. And I guess somebody's like, oh, this is really good. So they had to start charging more for it. But it's good stuff.
Well, listen, I probably would have never even eaten them.
Yeah.
If I had not eaten it on that buffet.
Didn't know what he was eating. It probably
and
told
it
him
hadn't
what
had
it
the
was.
bone, the little tri piece of the bone. I had a little one. And it had the little, it was like the gristle, because the closer you get to the end of the tail, the more it's like gristle. It's not really bone. I asked her, I was like, what is this? And she just smiled. She's like, well, you eating there. And anyway, ever since then, I'm like, okay, well, it's good. It tastes like roast.
And see, you're glad you tried it, right?
And it really tastes like a really, really rich flavored roast.
It does. If you've done the Mississippi pot roast, and you know how you add the butter and all that, and that butter makes it like super rich. It's really rich like that without the butter.
You don't need no butter.
You don't
It's
need
got it in the meat, and she's right about the seasoning of the meat. Just a little salt
Simple.
and pepper. It
Keep
does
it
not.
simple.
It does not need much seasoning at all because it's got so much flavor. It's really the meat's got all the flavor.
And some people put like the cream of soups in it or whatever, just a little flour, and you still get that in the gravy, the broth off of the meat just makes that gravy pop. And I didn't have to add. I didn't even add garlic powder, onion powder, none of that. Salt, pepper, and a little accent.
You could be cooking stuff with that broth. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I don't know what you could use it for, but
Well, you can do. You know me, honey. I'm a perlo. You can.
It would be good with something. My wheels are spinning. How good that flavor is in the gravy.
It is, yes, and that's the one thing we did, honey. We took the broth off stuff and mixed a little meat in it, because this would go a long way. Just a few pieces of meat goes a long way in a perlo, so that's why we had a lot of perlos growing up.
Yeah.
Because we could take this meat and pick that meat off, and then take that broth and cook that rice in it,
And give the rice all the flavor, because the rice goes way
and
further.
you still got little bits and pieces of meat and stuff in there, and that's
Makes
probably why we grew up eating a lot of perlos, because you didn't need as much meat and all the other stuff.
Well, I can definitely attest to perlo being a thing from where she's from, because we literally had people coming back looking for perlo
when we did the hash.
We did some hash for sale. The last couple of months, and we've had people that used to grew up in that part of the lake were coming back looking and hoping we were having perlo. So.
As soon as I said low country hash, they're like, you don't have no chicken perlo, do you? Yeah. And I said, yes, you know what perlo is, because he's like, perlo, what is perlo? And I said, oh Lord Jesus, where have you been? You grew up under a rock. But yes, perlo was a big thing.
Clearly now I know all about some perlo.
He knows what perlo is.
And rice, hey.
If y'all say perlo or know what perlo is in your neck of the woods, let us know. Because it just thrills my soul, honey, when I hear somebody say something about Perlo. Because I'm the only one around our parts that talk about
True.
Perlo for the most part. So,
True.
yep. But it's good and easy to make. So
This is a delicacy to me, y'all. I'm telling you, I was truly excited when I seen these. I was like, ooh, because I had been waiting to have some of these for a while. And I saw a pack and I was like, oh, we're gonna get down with them.
we're going to do this. And I told him, I said, well, everybody don't buy these or whatever. But if you come across them, that's why I'm showing. If you come across it, it's so easy to do.
Well, I had got him
It
whether
really
we
is.
was going to do a video or not, y'all.
was
That's the
wanting them.
thing.
He had a hankering
I
for
had a
them.
hankering from my stomach. But I'm glad we did the video because if you get a chance to cook them, take the time to do it because it's fantastic.
Yes, everybody. It's not something you hear about every day. So,
Yeah.
anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching and loving on us.
Yes.
And for all of y'all that has just hung in here lately and just,
Yeah.
I mean, just showed out.
Absolutely.
Listen,
We love all of y'all.
Love
Thank you
it.
so much.
Yes.
Yes.
And until next time.